Indeed I am. We were talking about Kami's ability to obtain free burritos before stream started here. I had a non-free burrito for lunch, frozen variety, and the fact that I had to pay for it greatly reduced my enjoyment of it. I actually use the burrito as a unit of measure when determining whether something's reasonably priced. So you assume a decent restaurant burrito costs something like $5. Something costs similar to a single burrito, then it's reasonable. You should probably buy it if you need it. If it costs more than a few burritos, then you might want to think that. Alright. I'm done with this dungeon. I actually don't know if I can get out of here, though. Maybe there's something I have to, like, hookshot onto? Hold up. I think I can climb on that. That's how I shot out here in the first place. Maybe it's from the backside. Yeah, that's a ticket. Later, Shadow Dungeon. The walkie cannon. Yes, I'm very excited to beat Twilight Princess. I'm excited to continue with Wind Waker, one of my favorite games in the series. And after we beat Wind Waker, and play 2 Zeldas that I've never really played before. So I automatically press the sailcloth button while following her. Alright, let's get dangerous. Let's go to the place where Ganondorf was sealed. Alright, question mark. Where did we seal him again? Mirror chamber, that's it. It was in the desert. It's on the wrong side because it's the Wii version and it's flipped. Hey Chaos, how's your Friday coming? Hey people, thanks for the hosts. Appreciate that. Alright, what we got? What we got? Bonus Zelda day. Cool, cool. Thanks, Skyhawk. Appreciate that. Doing side quest, Darkstar. Nice. This looks pretty similar to the portal we make in Skyward Sword. Do we really want to let him out? Hey, it's the sages, so from left to right, I don't remember which is which. I think the forest sage is number 2, fire is number 3. I think water might be number 4. That's spirit all the way on the right? The first one's a Rauru, the one that looks like an orange or a lemon. Bisected lemon sage. Spooky ghost men. Spooky. Oh shit! There's your reveal. Midna's the Twilight Princess? What? They actually dropped a little thing making you think that it was Zelda earlier. Left to right. I don't know who those people are. Poor D-Rock. Apparently D-Rock sat in chat this last weekend when I did Silent Hill 2, and I was in a section of the game where I was extremely likely to bump into Pyramid Head. I just happened to not go down any of the paths that would have led me to him. Dude didn't say anything. Which is correct. Ask people not to, but god damn it. Hey Frappuccino, how you doing? Design in that thing reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus. Damn, Midna, no need to look so evil, girl. Be the hero believes. Divine Beast. Oh. What a jerk. I mean, stop smiling, I'll eat them. Makes sense. So why are you being all honest all of a sudden? Oh, right. Yeah, Midna was dying and Zelda, like, kind of sacrificed herself. Whatever happened, she disappeared to heal Midna. Character arc. I like her snaggletooth. Two of our cats have that. Whereas some of the side quests, Dark Star would make them goofy. Why are there only 5 sages? That is too few. Light, shadow, spirit, forest, water, fire. 6. Oh, and the 7th is Zelda. Still 1 too few. Cool. Nice, Frappuccino. Feeling bad for poor Dieter in chat. He made a pretty funny joke about that game. Oh yeah, this is in Hyrule Warriors, right? Okay. I'm glad we're in the age of digital game delivery. So long as the services remain available, it seems to be pretty easy to go back and get a game after it's been out for a while. You're running into this problem where you're looking for an old PS1 or PS2 game and expected to pay like $80 for it on Amazon. They're doing a Symphonia remake? Shit, that might be a good timing to play it on stream. Sure. Prob girl. Not that hideous of an imp. Hey, regular non-dreadlock shadow dudes. Y'all don't got things to say? That's kind of creepy, man. Ah, I see. See? Breaking your pots. Oh, that doesn't feel effective at all. Just punching it in the face. It's Link being rude. Don't think, like, jumping through this waterfall of molten shadow is going to be helpful. Yeah, $10 for, what, 100-hour game? Seems pretty fair. You gotta get on that XKCD game cycle where you buy games, like, a couple years delayed. Hey, Rainax, good seeing you again. How you doing? Ooh. Shadow DP Baba. One day there'll be a Smash game that comes out where Link is a top tier character. I think it's his moveset that holds him back, not his statistics. Hey, it's a big Zant hat. Whoa, evil Zant hat. Chill out. I would deflect that. I can shield it. Looks Looks like the kind of like Zelda deflecty thing that was. Ow. Possibly not. Where you at, Zant head? There you are. It looks like it's supposed to be deflected, but maybe that's not it. Zant is this game's, was it Aghanim? Nope, that must not be it. Try just running at him. Yeah, okay, fine. Nice. Hey Renix, if you're getting in a testing mode and you want to check it out, let me know. Sounds cool. I do love platformers as a genre. Symphonia 2. Is it bad enough that its badness is like obvious in the first 5 or 10 minutes of play? These look like... Yeah, that's the ticket. I like how you go immediately to this dungeon. Every other dungeon there's like some BS you have to do between them. That's cool. Let's see. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Try doing this deflect thing again. I can block it, but I can't deflect it. If I were to deflect it, I imagine it would use my sword, but... Yeah, no blocking it with the sword. Don't think I'm just timing it wrong. It just doesn't work that way. Try hitting with the arrow. Arrows are not the way. How about the Gale Boomerang? Does that move it around at all? No. Can I reach? I don't think I can reach those hookshot platforms. Maybe the ones in the ceiling. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, interesting. Oh, black fog turns you into a wolf. Interesting. Kind of a cool game mechanic. Alright, so you have prep. Plastic in your ice cream. I found a chest. I found 2 chests. I found 2 chests. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. Baby shadow dudes. Link doesn't care. We got a compass to begin. Alright, that's better. So that's 1 chest. Another one that's higher above, right? I don't know if that one's accessible. Let's try. No, if you get too close, even if it comes through the wall, it still hits you. Right. Turn back into a person here. We could automatically by opening this chest. Ugh. Is it like this ice cream you had in the freezer? Got the key. Probably need to hook shut up, right? Chunk. We're gonna be playing Twilight Princess for another 5 hours and 45 minutes today. Ooh, it's a mini boss? Might be. That looks like it's a bow and arrow. Although I should just say we're gonna be playing Zelda because we're gonna beat Twilight Princess likely about halfway through today and then switch back to Wind Waker. Which we'll be picking up right after the Oh, interesting. It's gonna make us fight the Dreadlock dudes? We'll be picking up right after the Dragon Roost Island dungeon. Okay, can deal with that. Dang it, Bobby! Yeah, that's not a workable solution. Maybe, like, jumping into them a bunch of times will get the job done. I was hoping I could use her little attack everything. Just like, no. It's not viable. What if we just attack him here? There you go. Can I go hit him when he's doing it? Can't. Then he summons more shadow dudes. I see. I don't know if that blocks him from summoning if I do it at just the right time. I like the, TV static on him. Makes you wonder, what's going on with the Twilight Realm. Is it somewhat technological? Nope. More BS. Deku Babas. Lots of them, too. Not an insignificant number of Deku Babas. Ah, shoot. Thought I was gonna get more. Oh good, he desummons occasionally. Got him. TV Zant. Okay, leaves behind some of the shadow particles. They turn us into a wolf if we walk through them. That's cool. Alright, what is this? It's called the soul. Sun. Okay, sure. Yes, I'd be happy to. Have to, shoot it down first? Yes, I do. Does it clear out the shadow particles around it? It does. Nice. It's a good way to make that clear. Oh god, it spawns a Wall Master, though. I think this Wall Master behaves sort of like the mask in Mario 2 USA, right? If you're holding the key, he's doing that. Have to find a way to get out of here. Can I throw it directly up? Try that. No, I can't. Don't want to waste all my arrows on him. I don't know what I just did, but I'm going to keep moving, assuming that he's permanently stuck in that position. Oh, God. I think I, shot an arrow in a weird place. He takes it back, okay. Well, I understand the mechanic now. He doesn't come for me, he comes for the sphere. Figure out how to get it over there, though. A shadow in the middle of the room. Not a lot of other things to interact with. Let's see. If I scoop down from the thing on the ceiling, I still can't get anywhere from here. Not another, secret spot I can pull to. Yeah, what's her idea? Should I be riding it up, maybe? Get some arts. Maybe there's some arrows in here too, since we need them. Round 2. Not just yet. Oh, I see. Power in multiple ways. Okay, out of the room. It makes me wonder what the purpose was for the ones that were on the ceiling. Maybe that's for the Zant fight or something. Off we go. It can phase through walls. Wonderful. Did not do that. Try to shoot the thing. Stun it very briefly when you do that. Right. Running, 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 running. Throwing. Oh, god damn it, Link. One's on you, buddy. Yes, on free play we'll do Smash or Mario Maker and games like that. Right now, those are the two games I've been playing, so they've been pretty productive, but at some point I'll just be able to play whatever the hell I want on free play days. What I used to do when I first started out, before I realized how good of a niche there is in Smash Brothers. Yes, I'll also sometimes play them off the normal schedule, like on the weekend, after my schedule typically ends. Or I'll play without streaming, that's the thing. I don't really stream Diablo. There's way too many people streaming Diablo to usually throwing it online. Whoa! Back here. Exactly what I wanted. Damn it, monsters! Stop it. I said stop it. God, you can see the hand shadow right above you. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to go back to Mario Maker first from noon to 3, and then Smash from 3 to 6, I think. Oh, right, on the Wii U? Yeah. Oh, I can see them normally. That's cool. Yeah, we watch a lot of Netflix. I don't really play many video games off stream. Just on the Wii U, it's our Netflix system right now. Yay! Turning people back to normal. What's that, Darkstar? Oh, at the moment, planning to keep it as it is. We'll see what new games come out. Like, I might throw, in addition to Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes that I have on there now, I might put Triforce Heroes with viewers on there, depending on how that ends up playing out. Head back where? Okay. Don't use it to cross the... Oh, she's not gonna let me. Let me set it down and talk to this person. Can't throw it across this way. Where do you want me to put it again? Oh, there's like things to set them in here, I see. See if that gives us anything immediately. Alright, Rain X. Sounds good. Cool. There's probably gonna be another orb in here that we can use to cross over. Some hearts though. Alright, what do we got in here? I feel like we bumped into earlier with the Wall Masters kind of a introduction. It's going to get much, much worse from there. I'm surprised it even bothers letting you, like, pull them to you that way. Couple things in this room, yeah. So we're going to get to do that lovely Wall Master puzzle again, but now it's actual serious concern that it's going to catch up to us. Is there one on the ceiling? There is that. Nice. This is a cool dungeon, I agree. I also like how you get to do it immediately. It really looks like it's a deflectable ball of energy, right? Oh god, I didn't think he would spawn right behind me. Today I learned. Probably a chest with a key in this room. It's not that one. You were thinking that I was too. Does he spawn back here ever? Doesn't appear to be the case. Do I have to get out there and fight him hard way? Possibly. Nice. Not fall there. Good job, Link. There we go. Give me a chest. Nice. What we got? I think I just did it once. I haven't found arrows in the dungeon in a while. I got one arrow upgrade for doing the, what is it, the Tingle mission? Where's the second one? Whoa, these dudes. What's up, guys? It might just be the two of them. Nope, there is another one. Probably further towards the back. Actually, for real's dead. Oh, there's one of these Zant head guys in here too. What's up? I'll play the game again. It's harder this time though. Be nice to have more arrows for this particular part to keep the Wall Master stunned for as long as possible. Oh, there's two of these guys. Great. There's four of these guys. That is a bigger number than one. Jump. Jump. There's a couple reds. Where is he? Got him. Is that it for creepy Zant heads? Hey, and it gives us a chest. Which maybe possibly has a key in it. Yep. Get some, I hope our hearts and or arrows. That's empty. That's kind of like a heart. Except in no way like a heart, but you're getting close there, Zelda. Thank you. That's a heart. There you go. Nicely done. Two. I'll take it. The game's not giving me a choice, but I'll take it. Okay. Now. Climb up. Yes. Done. There's a chest in here. Do I want to get it before we leave? I might have to get it before we leave. Like how they give you that compass first, so you see there's tons of chests in these rooms. Probably rupees. I'm almost certainly going to hit the rupee cap in here. I don't know if I've got something else to sync them on at the moment. Jump. Or should I just go for like the blue chest, the good chests? Well, we have seen a key come out of one of those dorky brown chests at least once. We'll try to check them. There's the key. Alright. That might be something else of note over there. Let's check it out. Maybe the map? See the map being inside. Probably the map. Probably not the dungeon item, but just throw it in a rando chest like that, right? It was the map. I like the frequency with which Twilight keys drop hearts. Hey, this is my kind of area. Alright. Let's go to the locked door. Let's not fall down there so we don't have to re-transform into a person. Hey Lily, thanks for the follow. Good to have you. Appreciate that. Alright, down. Go! Boom. Hurt. Hey. Lily, what's your favorite Zelda title? Alright, what we got? This is not a mini boss room unless we have to fight Zant again. Maybe we do. TV Zant. And in fact, we do. It's only fair, though. I do like the Nintendo solution of we don't want you to, or we don't want to waste our big bad, so we're going to have you fight a shadow version of him a couple times. I'm getting something like that for a while now in the series. I see you drunken. Wore pajama pants to work. I don't think I ever came close to doing that. Come on. I almost got him. I'd gotten that, I could have stopped him from summoning, but the count the winners. One small hit off. Where you at, buddy? Try to use the headphones I've got on to hear where he's going. If you get too close to him, though, before he summons, he just jumps out of the way. So extra damage, no summon. Nice. You probably don't want to teleport right in front of me, man. Usually not the best idea. Could have gotten over there if I pressed the button. You got it off there, didn't you? No? No, I landed a hit on him. Nice. Got him. Only got one summon off, the one he starts with. I have run outside in my pajama pants to chase a dog before. I had a husky, and she was a runner. If you let the door open, she would bolt. So I had to go out and like catch a 50-pound dog and carry it back to my house multiple times. Right. Creepy Wallmaster. Least favorite enemy in the history of Zelda. Okay. There's only one, so it dies forever. Nope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't know how much leeway I have to pull it back if he actually does get his hands on the orb. Guess we'll find out. Dang. Here it comes. Yeah, right? Same thing with my dog. Wants to go check out the whole neighborhood. Say hi to the friends in the other houses. Oh. Can you not, Dreadlock Bro? Alright. Where is it actually? I don't see the hand yet. Let's try climbing first. Do I have to, like, hook shot onto something first? I do. Oh, I can't reach it, though. Shit. This is bad. This is the opposite of good. I can't hook onto those from all the way over there. It's gonna get it. Can't stop it, I don't think. Try to slow it a little bit. To give you a chance to figure it out. Oh, it's stuck behind the wall? Oh, that's convenient. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that was even possible. Not for long, though. Jump. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Probably a chest up there, but more interested in getting out of here safely. Oh, little DPs! Hey, buddy, I see you got that heavy glowy ball. You want me to help you with that? Probably don't ever want to be on the ground in here, right? Just to make sure there's not like a hidden switch that I can't see if I just have to really cross over correctly. Can you not? Can you not? How you doing, little DPs? I really liked Dragon Quarter last night, man. Thanks for throwing that on the list. Pretty tricky. I don't think I've ever seen a JRPG that restricts your ability to like recover your health to only restorative items in that way. Alright. Let's try this again. Take time with it, ish. Whew. Didn't think I was gonna get that one. Oh god. Running, running, running. No! Damn it! Bobby! Whew. Let's go. Okay. Hopefully that's the last one of those we have to do. There's like 4 more of those puzzles. It's a good use of the Wall Master, though. It's a distinct use of the Wall Master compared to its appearance in like Ocarina of Time, or just kind of a shadow, and as long as you see the shadow, just keep running and you'll be fine. You actually do have to worry about it. I like that. No, the no in thing is kind of cool though, a little D piece. Like, I feel like having an in is it's almost liberating to not have one, if that makes sense. You can just use the items as you find them and not feel like, oh, I need to save all my potions because there's clearly an inn that I could walk back to and heal myself after every fight. You're a good use of Wall Masters. Oh, what are we getting the Master Sword music for? Get an upgrade? Cut through dark fog, cool. So I can hit those switches now too, I think. Rock and roll. Okay, need some more hearts. Are any? It's 1 heart. 0. That's a rupee. I'm good on rupees. For a while. Yeah. So is this actually a sword upgrade? Do I like do more damage, or is it just active in this Twilight world? Well, I think it just lets me move through it. Not the way I was doing it. Yeah, let's cross over. Not jump to our deaths this time. I thought maybe I had to do like a jump strike to get through it, but I think it just lets you move through. 2 extra heart pieces in the dungeon. I do like that. It's kind of cool to give you 2 secrets. I missed one of them earlier. Where I would have put one. Jump. Oh no, I guess I have to swing and then jump? Wasn't sure if maybe like I can completely stop that thing from flowing. Like the swing doesn't disperse it for long enough, you know? Only in the Twilight Realm? Gotcha. Looks cool. I don't think I got to play this dungeon when me and my coworker were playing it on launch. I don't really remember this mechanic. It's cool though. Nope, that's not it. Oh, just spin attack? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Thanks, Frap. Keep me from jumping into that hole multiple times. So you'll know that it's completely gone. Gotta get used to using the nunchuck. Right? Lost opportunity, Cloud Reaver. Got some hearts back. Let's do the spin attack thingy. Put a trigger. Man, my kingdom for buttons, right? The Wiimote waggle's not so bad, but the nunchuck waggle is not as good of an accelerometer. Hey people, how you doing? Let's see what we got. It's another Wall Master puzzle. Be honest, might be. Is it trick to nunchuck waggle? What is that? Is it that you want to move it forward? You don't want to just actually waggle it? Like, don't do this, maybe. Do this. Okay. Spin Just completely disperses it and a range around you. That's good to know. Yep, there's totes going to be another Wallmaster puzzle. Yay. Waggle from your elbow using your wrist to keep punching. Kind of see what you're talking about. Try to practice that. Waggle's a fun word to say. Oh, are these like able to become soul circles, maybe? Charge them? No, that's not how they work. Get that swaggle. That's one. Whoa. Chill out, shadow monsters. Get a job, Twilight beasts. Oh, dang it. Come on. They like work at Twilight Home Depot or something. Not like harass me all the time. Cool, and that perma clears the shadow. Nice. Phew. I want that heart bad enough to do this. Maybe not. Can we like boomerang it? Is that easier? No, it's not gonna reach it now. Oh, it made it. Oh, what do you know? A heart. Chonk. To like keep hitting it a whole bunch. Okay, yes, gotta keep hitting it a whole bunch. Hey! Alright, people. How is your Friday? Hey, Zant head. Oh, maybe I can deflect that thing now. Nope. A good way to teach me how to do it, though, here. Hooray! Probably still want to kill that dude, though. Looks like the most reflectable energy ball I've ever seen in my life. I don't have a key, so there's no reason for me to come up here. I think I have to kill that dude first. See if this thing rotates back or not. Nope. It's gonna make me go the long way with some kind of caveman. Some kind of Twilight caveman. Awesome. Have fun. Oh. Oh, sounds good, Renex. Ow. I think they do take some bonus damage. Double Zant face. Aww. Friends, I found a $10. Layers of Fear? No, what kind of game is it? I saw that a new Fatal Frame came out for the Wii U, and the Wii U popped up and reminded me about it today. Yeah, see if I can find some time for it, Raynix. Probably do it off the normal schedule, but got a couple other people in chat who've been working on a game demo like Nulu, and could maybe do something like after 6 p.m. Pacific, after the stream's typically over. Check it out. I'd be happy to. Cool. What's the elevator pitch on Layers of Fear, people? Oh. That's interesting. Oh! Link. It's a bad Link. There you go. What's up, buddy? Twilight Rastamon. Whoa, Link. Why would you climb on that fence? I know that I instructed you to do it, but why would you listen to me? Come on, Link. So they're talking about adding horse AI in Zelda Wii U, that a real horse will never bump into a tree, so even if you tell the horse to do it, your horse won't do it. They need Link AI. Because I'm too stupid to tell them what to do correctly. Oops. Those kinds of switches? They are. What do you mean, those kinds of switches? What's the gameplay like? Is it like an adventure game? Is it action adventure? Oh god. Oh my god. Alright. Kill the Zant face. I will likely beat Twilight Princess today, yes. And then switch to Wind Waker. I would be very surprised if I don't beat it. Yeah, right? It's a redundant fence. Whoa! Alright, I thought that was like shooting below me. I was incorrect. One jump strike with the light sword is good enough to kill these guys. Alright, put him on the backswing. Ow. There we go. Gotcha, right on. Did you ever play or watch anybody play PT, people? The Silent Hills, like Hideo Kojima plus Guillermo del Toro trailer? Probably, if they ever made that into a game, it'd be the scariest thing anyone would ever play. Killing evil birds. They're not really evil, they're just Twilight Realm birds that are harassing me. Yeah, it makes me super sad that PT's never gonna happen now. Or not PT, but the Silent Hills game. Go back and watch, like, Pan's Labyrinth. That movie's already basically a Silent Hill movie. Feel bad. There's got to be a grandparent out there who looks at Pan's Labyrinth and like, oh look, it's a cute little movie. Rent this to watch with the kids. No, don't do that. Do not watch Pan's Labyrinth with your grandchildren. Another one over here. Aww. There we go. Konami, I know. Let us mourn for them. There is a panel that we didn't go to at PAX that was... It sounded like they were just going to go mourn about Konami. I don't know if they're actually going to say anything interesting other than, let's be sad together. Rumor is Microsoft wants to buy Konami's IPs, which could work out well. I don't know. I want someone who gets them who will treat them with respect. Yeah, right, people? My wife warned me about Pan's Labyrinth. You can watch a YouTube playthrough of PT, kind of get a similar experience. The ultimate no song. No, 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 no. Oh. Mini boss or Rasta dudes? Rasta dudes. Good. Might just be able to spin attack them. Try that real quick. Not gonna cut it? Alright. Didn't have to turn into a wolf. It was a good day for Link. He doesn't have to become a wolf man. God, if Nintendo bought Konami, don't. Don't tempt me, Frodo. You cannot offer me this ring. I do pretty well with horror movies, and even like watching other people play horror games, but I am bad at playing horror games. I don't know what it is, like horror movies, especially movies that have like a supernatural bend, don't get me at all, because I don't believe in that shit. But like, when I'm playing a video game and I'm in control of the character for some reason, I cannot apply the same "this doesn't faze me" ideal to it. That and the only horror movies that really will get to me are ones that are about like, you know, realistic serial killers. It's like ghosts. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. Jump. Right, I was hoping maybe one of them goes down and one goes up. Just have to know. My band in Rock Band for a while was named Flaccid Deku Baba. You get a different item when you kill them, depending on if they're flaccid or not. Yeah, man, I think like Nintendo's not going to buy Konami, but that'd be great. It's a lot of Konami's best work before they moved over to Sony. I'd be okay with Sony buying them too, actually. Oh shit. Yeah. Now I'm a wolf. I get it. Play that safer next time. Not a fan either, people. I feel the same way. I can do over the top gore. That'll freak me out though. Who possesses the rights to Suikoden Yakupo, do you know? I have played Suikoden 1 and 2. Really enjoyed them. I didn't note who the developer was. Is it Konami? It is Konami. Shit. It just occurred to me that you're not just like mentioning a random game that no one's making games for. It's relevant to the Konami discussion directly. Yeah, man. I don't want to see Metal Gear loss. I don't want to see Castlevania loss. It's pretty important, although Igarashi making Bloodstained is going to help with that. The Castlevania mythos is less important. Although it's kind of cool that we have like the Castlevania like nostalgia. There's always the Medusa heads. They're always Frankenstein's monster. There's always a mummy and a bat. Alright. Is there a way for me to progress from here? Kinda, sorta. Ow. Thanks, laser Zant face. Luca Blight from Suikoden 2 is one of my favorite villains in video games. One hit. Nice. And there's a chest right there. Convenience incarnate. Jump. Probably a key, right? Usually that's the shtick with these rooms, is kill the giant Zant heads, get a key, use it to get to the next room. Repeat. Yeah. It's one where you can carry your save file over from Suikoden 1, except that, like, it, if you named your character something, it only like carried over the first letter of your character name and then like filled in the rest of it. As the guy's name was like something McDole. So like I named him, you know, Dylan McDole, so it came through as Dick Dole. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Bloodstained. That's probably a buy it at midnight and play it until I pass out game for stream. Probably do that with ukulele as well. Yeah, Castlevania Timeline is pretty cool. I do like the Belmont clan I'm talking about. This one's set during World War II, or this one's set during this time. I don't know if those are singletons. Sounds like there's more than one. But... they're just singletons. Oh, is this the boss room? Oh, well, I'm supposed to come here yet. Should have walked to get back here. I guess I had a map telling me that, didn't I? We have 2 fairies still? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do the puzzles in those rooms on the way back. Let's check the map. Where would the key be? What's the obvious location for it? Don't think it's on either of the sides. Might be just like down a door. Nope. At least that's a little forgiving. It doesn't turn you into a wolf the moment it touches you. This is the penultimate dungeon, right? There's this one, and then there's the Ganon's dungeon. Hey, Nulu! How you doing? Might be in this room. I thought I saw a chest up there, but I couldn't tell what was in it. Let's ride this thing up and see. What we got, what we got, what we got, what we got, what we got. That's not a chest at all, that's a Dekubaba. Different things. Oh, when you solve the puzzle once, you get a thing that takes you all the way back up. Speaking of convenience incarnate, thank you, game. Look at that. So I can come here and then come back and not really waste all that much time in the meantime. But I think there's still a chest along one of these paths, right? This in Ganon's, gotcha. Right. Could be in this room. Ow. Link just absorbed the full impact of falling with your knees. That's the way you want to do it. Don't watch the new season of American Horror Story either. Rough week. Sorry to hear that. Usually would start to get really, really busy for me in the tech industry around this time because like everybody shuts down in industry in the last 2 weeks of December because they just anticipate everyone going on vacation. So whether you take the vacation or not, nobody gets anything done, and as a result, once you get towards like the middle end of October through about the middle of December, everybody goes into like super crunch mode, like we gotta get this done. It says there's a chest in here. Does it maybe involve killing all of these goddamn birds? Maybe. That's a thing we can do. Alright. Yeah, know what kind. Wife is a big tea drinker. Get it? Jumping, jumping, jumping. Nice. Wife drinks Bigelow mint black tea. Is Camelot Unchained a sequel, or is it in any way related to the Dark Age of Camelot MMO? I assume the answer is yes, right? I had a friend who was really into that when I was young. But I never played it myself, but I hear that a lot of its ideas were built into World vs. World and Guild Wars 2. And there is no sugar. Absolutely a dark tequila. Come on, buddy. There we go. So this makes it look like I haven't been in this room before, but I totes have. But to that end, if there is a chest here, Where the hell is it? PvP only MMO. Whoa. That's intense, man. I don't know. I mean, if the whole game is built around it, maybe? I usually completely avoid PvP in MMOs, but that's because usually the game's not built for it. I prefer co-op content. But it's not saying it can't be cool. I think it could probably be done well. Yeah, right, people? Has anyone tried to do anything like that before? Oh, I see. I'm just a dummy. Is it the green Bigelow package, Nilu? It might be the same one. Interesting. You only get XP by fighting other players. I don't know. That might be fun if it's handled well. Is it going to do something like World of Warcraft did early on? I don't know if WoW still does this, or if like the faction versus faction thing is even really a thing anymore. Or like in Guild Wars 2 World vs. World, where the enemy faction, you can't see their names and they can't type to each other at all. They're almost treated like NPCs. Heck yeah. This guy, right? Nulu? Yep. Well, no, this is Plantation Mint Classic, fresh and flavorful tea blended with natural spearmint leaves. Yeah, I think we're talking about the same thing. It's her tea of choice. We got Google Shopping Express sends us a bunch of boxes of them every few months. She does not run out. Up we go. Rock and roll. I think if it's done well, you can make that fun. Is PvP entirely a thing that just happens out in the game world then? You're just kind of running around doing other stuff and oh shit, dude shows up. Nice. Ooh. Spell collision. That sounds interesting. Kill them. Oh, so you can use it offensively. It's not just like defensively use it to block a spell coming at you. That's pretty cool. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That seems pretty, what's the word? Ambitious, though, to get right. Can most classes create effects like that interact with each other, or is that kind of the domain of arcane or wizard-based classes? Yeah, that seems like that would be good. Mm-hmm. I feel like World vs. World is a fun enough game mode that it warrants an entire game's focus. Zant hype. As a player who doesn't like PvP and MMOs, I tend to do co-op only. I actually really did enjoy World vs. World and Guild Wars 2 a lot, and I think that's what they said their goal was for it. They wanted to make a PvP mode that was appealing to PvE players. That is ironic, isn't it? Don't you think? It's not rain on your wedding day. It's just an unfortunate coincidence. Because he cursed us with the intent of stopping our progress, but it was his very curse that got us here. Hey, Flarewing. So it was Flarewing's birthday yesterday. It was also Hapax's birthday yesterday. I forget that they're twins, and for some reason Facebook only popped up Apaxes. So I forgot, he was hanging out in chat yesterday, I forgot to say happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, dude. People of our tribe. Whoa, look at this dude's creepy snake face. In the shadows we regress so much that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. Useless, do-nothing royal family. I remember this kind of being like, that's what Zant does? He makes noises and sounds like that? He has jumpy tantrums? He goes from being like really ominous and terrifying to being like, okay. It's like, oh, it's Philip's birthday too. Oh, that makes sense. Zant rant. I think this is probably a good thing that he goes from being like super intense and freaky to being like kind of goofy. Very fair, Flurry. It would be cliche to have him be this, like, intense, terrifying figure and have him stay that way the whole game. Found a god. Nice. Oh shit! Ganondorf's the god. I love Ganondorf's theme. It's so simple. They do so much with it. Hey Leon, how you doing? Yeah, I can hear that, Cloud Reaver. I get the sense that he's like to be pitied, not to be feared with his craziness, if that makes sense. Don't know how old I am. Shield some of those. So Andrea just turned 29, so I'll be 29 in April of next year. There we go. Oh wait, this is a room we were already in. Do we have to use the items we had to use earlier? Ah, we do. Clever. Yeah, this is the first boss fight. Well, to that end, everybody spend your points on something else in the meantime. Vote something else up that's pretty low on the list. So the reason I have this chin scruff is without it I look like... Can I use this thing again? Oh no. Just have to go. Nope, that's not gonna work. I look like I was 15 from the age of like 15 until 25. Chin scruff helped with that. God forbid I shaved it though. I got it this time. I do like this as a boss fight. Go back to the old areas, use all your stuff again. Pretty cool. And you have to use your shield. Alright, next phase. Where are we going, Zant? Oh, okay. I do have to switch, don't I? Is that Zant? It's totally Zant. Awesome. I completely forgot about this part of this fight. That's hilarious. Giant Zant head. Ah, I see. Sick. Try pulling him out. Really cool fight design. I don't know if you've seen them on stream, but Andrea has wisdom hairs. She has a bunch of gray hairs from working herself to death all the time, so it gets her avoiding the carding question pretty often. She has like a rogue style streak. This fight is great. Big fan. I don't know if you fight them in random order or not. Oh! Probably unequipped Zora Tunic here in a sec. This might be one of my favorite boss fights ever. I always love the, like, Mega Man style, go back and experience the fights again. I like that it's slightly different with it being Zant, though. Lots of grad students with Stress Gray. Yeah. Like you look at, she started to get it around grad school. She had a couple of them when I first met her. She's got a full-on streak now. Oh, alright. Let's use this one, huh? Heck yeah, boss rush. That's an awesome game. Oh right, I'm doing this wrong. Ow. You hit him in the foot. Best boss fight ever. I didn't get any damage off on him, that's okay. This time. Bitchy resting face. Yeah, someone can post the YouTube link to Bitchy resting face. Don't blame me. Blame my asshole face. Sec. The must watch. Yeah. Can you not be spinning at me, buddy? Am I just like avoiding him until he gets all dizzy? Yeah. Ow. Link, try not rolling into the spinning death machine next time. Link learned how to avoid things coming after him from the Prometheus school of getting out of the way of something. That's Zant in his finest hour. Oh, I can shield him while he's doing that. I guess I can't actually damage him though if he doesn't if I do the shield approach. Yeah. Spin to win! Pirates versus Ninjas, Goblin's Law. How long does it take for them to invoke that as their special theme? They ever do Pirates and Ninjas in Team Fortress? I think it's a game I expect to have seen that already. Oh, still look like an imp. Ah, the inclusion of zombies, I see. Yeah. Psyduck. They are descended from the Gerudo, saying our ancestors lost their king because of such greed. That's how I interpret this. Master Ganon survived, he'll resurrect me without cease. Dude, the sides of his mouth need to be all... Whoa, this is dark as hell. That was... Yeah, okay, Midna. Freaking me out. Midna. Link just like slowly backs away. He's like, okay. Link, don't kind of smile. She just like hair murdered the shit out of somebody. That doesn't warrant a kind of smile. Right? Yeah, the ending of that video is pretty great, Nilu. Hey, Yahan, how you doing? Yahan, Andrea wanted me to ask you, what is Sleepyhead Day? Or Sleepyhead Day? Is that a real thing that you're familiar with? She saw some posts on Reddit about this Finnish holiday. Yeah, let's get out of Dodge. As you got back from stuff back from Zant. Zant took her power. Zant's a cool character. Turn to the world of light and hurry to the castle. Okay. So we didn't actually get an item here. In lieu of an item, we got the light on our sword. She whips her hair back and forth. Oh, it's from Finland. I believe, if I remember right, I think Ganon's in this game. I remember really liking Ganon's form. Ganon being Big Ganon. Usually use Ganondorf to refer to the dude, Ganon to refer to the giant pig monster. And the person who sleeps longest, you like pick them up and throw them in a lake? Did the Reddit thread summarize that correctly, Johan? We did hero upgrade. Probably live without it. Let's check Kakariko Village real quick and see if I can dump my rupees and everything. Yeah, so whoever wakes up last on Sleepyhead Day, I think they pick you up and they throw you in a lake. Probably won't do the cave ordeals now. No, I didn't. Where do I go to turn in the pose? Oh, jeez, right next. There is a senior skip day at my school, but I was a good kid and didn't do it. I was always the, like, excessively good kid and come to things like that. 200 rupees, you got it. Yeah, where is the gold guy, though? Doesn't really happen except for a media event, gotcha. It's pretty funny. Never went to a school dance. Every now and then, our school was weird. They would, like, reward us for good behavior by holding an impromptu, like, bonus dance. They would cancel classes in the second half of the day. It's like, you guys get a dance. I'm like, that sounds horrible. I don't want to do that. So I would go watch movies about chimps playing hockey or whatever they were doing in the band room with the socially awkward kids that didn't want to go to a dance. Dogs playing basketball. Alright. Warp. The doctors told me that last time. Thank you, Fraff, for your patience. I remember that now. Ever since Andrea pointed out how, like, Link looks like could you not at Midna when you teleport, you notice every time. Texas is being used as a synonym for crazy? Really, people? That's funny. 4 letters. Shit. Blowing up my cell phone. Hey, Gamer Fred. How you doing? Heroes come together. Grand opening special. Magic armor. Stargame has swept Hyrule by storm. Yep, already taking care of that. Wow, kid, awesome. Oh, right, the weird Ukas. See ya, people. Yeah, right, Cloud Reaver freeze to death in the lake. They do something like that in Columbus, Ohio, at the Ohio State campus before the big rivalry game or whatever. They go and throw you into the pond, even though it's freezing cold. Yeah, I'd probably throw another fairy in there. Would be good. I could probably live without that one. We're saying it's like this alley, right? Probably won't worry about the other quiver upgrade either. Giovanni's house. Right, I gotta go in as a dog, right? There we go. Doesn't matter if the cat sees us. Alright, next. Thanks for hanging out. I hear you right next. What? Okay. You okay with me being a wolf man? I guess it makes sense. Only the wolf can pull out the ghost throats. What do you got for me? Great Fairy's Tears. Replenish all hearts and boost attack strength. That's cool. $60 ghosts. Nope, I'm good. Happy with the bottle. Thank you. See you, Renex. Ow. Blink concussion meter +1. 2. I remember had this memory of playing dodgeball in high school. I had long black hair down to my butt when I was in high school. You don't want to know a lot about high school Marstead. I don't think you would like me. I don't like high school Marstead. But anyway, I playing dodgeball and I was too cool for school, right? So I just hung out in the back where I was far enough away that it was easy for me to not get hit by the dodgeballs. And eventually, my team was all out except for me. The other team, everybody was in, and my side had all the balls. And they're like, aren't you going to throw them? I said, no, I have all the ammunition. Like, why would I throw a ball at them? They're just going to catch it and get me out. Or they're going to pick it up and hit me with it, and that will hurt. So I opt out. I control all the weapons. I win. And the gym teacher just sighed and was like, all right, Dylan wins, new round. Oh, baby shot. All right, I can back out to here in a second, Frappuccino. Yeah, right, Mega Man. Whoa! Yeah. Damn, girl, you scary. Oh, seriously? I never played with foam dodgeballs. I only ever had the bouncy, rubbery kickball ones. Like, oh, whatever. There's some horrific Midna monster. Nice. Hyrule Castle theme. My favorite theme in Zelda. Close follow-up is Dark World, so both from Link to the Past. And after that, Ganon's theme. The thing I really like about Ganon's theme is that it's super simple, but they've managed to do a lot with it across games. Alright, where's the baby demon shop? Yeah, I've never seen a foam one. You got like an actual storefront. Yeah, Battle of the Windfish. Link's Awakening is such a good game. Telltale Heights as well. It's another really good one. The old shop was? Yes, I'll play the deluxe version. Red carpet area in the center. Okay. Yeah, with all the baby signs on it. Good lord. He has a retainer? The hero of discounts. Oh my god. They're so self-aware. This reminds me of the shop in Shenmue that you go buy milk for the kitten and stuff, and buy like batteries for your flashlight. The song that plays there. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, 5 minutes. Yeah! Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Hide baby, so naughty, or whatever they say. Let me see if I can find this song. It's so awesome. Hold on. Alright, somebody did a 10-hour version of that song. I only need to listen to it for about a minute for it to be stuck in my head for weeks. I always look forward to going to that shop in that game. Shenmue would be fun to play on stream. Alright. In we go. Whoosh. No. Would figure if you had to pull. All right. Dude, Hyrule Castle in this game looks pretty sweet. Rockin' like gigantic, what do you call those, parapets? I don't know. It's like a mall in Minnesota. Hey, Brequin, how you doing? That's cool. Again, unique dungeon design. It's a dungeon, but it just looks like a courtyard. Hey guys. Heck yeah. Parapets. Yeah. All right. Going in the castle. Or sticking around in the courtyard, not the castle. Similar, but not quite the same. Alright, what are we fighting? Bunch of Bokoblins. Yeah, just fight the normal. Try to do my fancy jump strike, but... Remember this blowing my mind the first time I did this part in Twilight Princess. I do something like this at the end of Skyward Sword as well. Really didn't see all this many enemies before this one. doing the charge attack is pretty tough on here. What? What are you doing still alive there, buddy? Okay. Oh man, are they doing a... It'd be cool if they were doing a callback to Link to the Past here, and one of these bushes had a secret underneath there, right? This is in the same area, although I guess the game's flipped, so it have to be on the opposite side. In we go. I don't know. I don't think so. There would be if I was playing it on GameCube, right? Because I could spin the analog stick and press the sword button, but in this case, spinning the analog stick doesn't do anything if I also waggle the Wiimote. Alright. Good to see you again, buddy. It's our old buddy. I don't think that I'm actually able to grab that off of his belt. Just there to show me what the rewards are for beating him. Any luck watching on YouTube, Mega Man? Still chatting in Twitch. Alright. GG. Ah, maybe. Just give it to me? Oh, cool. I don't remember that at all. That's awesome. I thought he was gonna, like, ride through the wall. Who would have thunk it? Alright. Let's get out of Dodge. Let's go back to the locked door in the courtyard, girl. We can ride up here and see if there's like any chests. It's primarily a shortcut. Looks like it's mostly a shortcut. It's cool too. Yeah, Secret Sword is nice. That goes all the way back, right? You didn't have to get the... Did you have to get the final sword in Zelda 1 NES? Probably beat the game with the... I mean, it would suck, but you could probably beat the game with a wooden sword, right? There's the white sword you can get, there's the magic sword in the graveyard. There's some argument as to whether or not one of those swords should classify as the Master Sword. You don't have to get either the magic sword or the white sword. Yeah. Looks like you don't have to temper your blade in Link to the Past, and you don't have to give it to the Fat Fairy, which I didn't know about. I beat Link to the Past a bajillion times, and for whatever reason it never occurred to me to throw my tempered sword into the Fat Fairy's fountain right at the end of the game. Found out about that as an adult. I was like, what? There's a golden sword? What is this shit? Link to the Past was one of the few games that I actually owned, so I played it so much, one time I left my Super Nintendo on over a weekend so I could get the coveted save file that says 0000, because it used to track how many times you saved the game and how many times you died, not just the latter. So if you wanted to get a 0000 save file, you had to play it without saving. Ouch. I don't need the seashells. He doesn't know what the 3 seashells do. That's understandable. Man, it's a shame they started cutting them. Yeah, I do like that there's a downside to the Bigoron sword. It's true. Not just a flat upgrade. But for most purposes, it is a flat upgrade. I love that movie. If you guys haven't seen Demolition Man, it might be on Netflix. You should watch it though. It's one of my favorite 90s movies. Yeah. It like goes up to the thing that finds you for swearing is shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. It's like, I'll be right back. Oh, what a good movie. Sandra Bullock. Alright, let's go blow this guy. Blow this guy away! Really matched his meat. We really licked his ass. Ah. Apparently can't bust it. Now I know how this works. Ugh. I think this is actually a bit of a cleaner introduction to the boars than we got out in the desert. Because they were in a dead end, so you're guaranteed to try to interact with them, whereas you actually just knock them off their... or you knock their riders off of them when you're in the desert. Less of a reason to know what to do with that part. It's a delightfully stupid movie. It's a turn your brain off and have a good time movie. It's like, you know, no one's expecting anything great out of Con Air, but it's a fun time. Turn off your brain, don't ask any questions. Yeah. That's also flaring why I like the endgame scavenger hunt that they have now in the Prime games, where they give you a reason at the end of the game to use all your upgrades, and they like try to make sure that there are hidden like mission expansions all over the game, so that you can further use all the upgrades you found to get stuff. Probably need to do this in a specific order, huh? Triforce. Mentioned on the ground. We probably need to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I can only do that many. You guys need to do one full triangle. Give it a try. Hold up. Let's just try to outline the whole thing. Let's back up and look at it more closely. Oh, maybe there's a clue here. It is, in fact. Alright, what do we got here? It's... Alright. Screw attack. Yep, I got it. Thank you, though, Midnight. I appreciate you trying to help me out here. Screw attack, so... should be... No... Okay, I may have missed that one. We'll try it again if I screw up. Trace... Throw 5, 6. Might be too far. 1, 2. Dang it. 2, 3. That looks like that's just close enough. Alright. So down left, hold on. Middle down, right, left, up, middle. I think that was right. Maybe I have to do it the opposite direction. Let's try doing it top to bottom. Or I missed hitting one of them. There we go. GG. I think they just all have to be running. Get a key? What do we get? Oh, maybe a map or a compass? It's the map. Alright. Take it this was an optional path. Schedule update today. We're going to be playing Zelda Twilight Princess until we beat it, and then as soon as we beat it, we're going to transition directly into Wind Waker, which is already in progress due to some technical difficulties a few weeks ago. We're past Dragon Roost Island in Wind Waker, so we'll be picking up from there. Schedule conflict. If you're new to the channel, hi. I'm trying to play through and beat every awesome single-player game ever made. Includes the whole Zelda series. So if you're just here for Zelda, it's good to have you. We'll return next week, Thursday, I think is the next day we're doing a Zelda day. So going to do Triforce Heroes eventually, once I can get 3 people in a room able to do it at the same time. So as soon as I'm able to do that, I'll update the schedule and let you know. It's the new multiplayer Zelda game that just came out. Other than that, though, we're also playing through Metroid Prime, Final Fantasy, Legend of Legaia, Valkyria Chronicles, Mass Effect. Bunch of good games. Yeah. Wind Waker picks up as soon as you go to Dragon Roost Island, I think. I really wish they wouldn't have opened with that whole, like, stealth mission. And it can turn off a lot of people to the game. And get that music. But my favorite melody in Zelda is Hyrule Castle theme. By far. I like how it can be used to both be like triumphant sounding and evil sounding, depending on what they need it for. Hey man. Oh! Alright. Hiding here in this cardboard box, Sigint. Some kind of sneaking mission. Virtual mission. Alright. Can I get up there? Aha! Oh, sneaky. I got a chest. I got a chest. Is it a compass? Probably a compass. Betting it's a compass. It was the compass. Totally called it. Alright. This is a really good iteration of Hyrule Castle theme too, because it combines Hyrule Castle with Ganon. Just that very simple dun 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 dun. Did they do that at Zelda Symphony Chaos? Did they do one Ballad of the Goddess and 2 Ganon's theme? Up we go. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Yeah, I would expect that to be bombable, but I don't think it is. I think it's just something we can unlock later. Elsewhere in here, alright. Yeah, so here it replaces the triumphant part of the song with Ganon's theme. Pretty cool. I don't think there's any actually any doors down here, right? Appear to be. Only barely did Ganon's theme, gotcha. When I went a couple years ago, they did Ganon's theme as like an almost improvisational. And this is what we can do with Ganon's theme, given that it's so brief. Gotcha. I didn't realize that Ballad of the Goddess was Zelda's Lullaby backwards, so I went to that. That fact had not crossed my desk at the time. Let's go here. Hey, it's Darknut. What's up, buddy? Being able to shield attack is easier said than done. It wants to spin attack. You have to like push forward very precisely. Ow. Shield doesn't work for that, makes sense. Toss your sword? I thought so. Ouch. Ow. You gotta be careful over sorting at him or he eventually gets to you. Off balance him. Cool, cool. I think it does do extra damage. Looks like it anyway. Now that it's powered up with light or whatever. Bunch of suns from the Twilight Realm. Hearts. Can I get up there? I gotta do some nonsense to be able to get up there. Let's dip the lantern. There we go. Glad that they let you do that here. Alright, so there should be some torches over here, yeah? One. Oh, okay. I get it. Might be that I don't want to raise all of them. Maybe it is that I do. About to find out. Can I make this? Jump? Nope. Incorrect. I have a way to put out torches too, don't I? Yep. Totes. Aha! Ah. Now... do I just want to be like standing on that one? I'm probably too far away for that to work the way I expect it to, right? Yeah, right? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Try just doing it the what looks like the obvious way, right? Select them all. Notice how the game moves the platforms behind me without cutting away from it like it does in Skyward Sword all the time. Great, appreciate that. Oh, I think I get it. I think this is giving me room to run away and fall on the thing. Yeah, there we go. Gotcha. That's why you want to lift them all. Your neighbor's hammering something at midnight? Good God. The rule over here is don't make loud noises after like 10 p.m. Which works out really well for me and Andrew because we go to bed at like 9. Alright, let's just go both ways. Looks like there's 2 chests the other way. That makes me suspicious on what's this direction, if anything. Ouch. Let's light all the torches, just cuz. Dang it, Keese. I'm trying to light torches right now, guys. Come on. Can you not? Like, no, seriously, can you not? There we go. Alright. I don't know if there's actually any reason to do that. Because it was fun? Yeah, it doesn't mark any chests in this room, so no particular reason to want to light those. Oh wait, but it will open this door, so we do need to do it. Well then, in what order should we do it? 10 PM's about the same, yeah. Social contract. One of these unlights faster than the others. This isn't gonna work, right? Alright, let's think about it. Try shooting arrows through them. Could go back and come back here. Let's do that first. First I thought maybe it's just that I'm not quite hitting them on time, but I don't think that was the problem. So I need to get more lantern oil. Oh, I can progress in there. Alright, let me check the room. It's probably like an order in which I have to light them, and some of them stay on longer than others. Well, let's light one and see what we see. Maybe the bats are there to point me to the ceiling. I'll check in a second. No, it's not a ceiling thing. This one's definitely not staying lit, though. Okay, so it's not that one first. Nope. Might be one of those like lighting puzzles. Let me go fill my lantern oil back and I'll try it again. Since they made it pretty easy for you to get your oil back. Try to look around the room better. Ah, right. For me to get back, I have to deal with this. Cool. Okay, I'll try to light these guys. Alright, then we're gonna go up here. I kind of want to figure out the puzzle. I'll come back to it. Up. I do like how, like, the way they went with having it be really subdued with just the single instrument playing in the background at the beginning. Does it involve the statues? Could brute force it, though I don't feel right about doing that. Could try also putting out the other torches. We just learned to do that. Those ones can't be put out, alright. These things can be shaken. To what end? You can't be put out. Painting here, but I don't think it actually tells us anything. Don't think see the clue. 1, 2, did it automatically put out the first one? No, the second one can't light that. It's hard for me to tell whether lighting puts them out or not, right? Lighting this one unlights the other ones. This guy first. What happens? Alright, now light this one. Puts the first one out. Putting this away puts them out too. Just confirm that that's 100% the relationship here. Where in the room is the hint? I'll take that, foe. I'm guessing it might have something to do with, like, these guys with the armor. Since they react to being hit by things. That might be it. A couple of dudes we can hit. Painting. And they look at it more closely. Maybe it was something that was behind the painting, maybe. What other things could I hit it with? If I cut something from a distance before, try cutting the ropes on the sides. Aha! GG. Fancy trick. So we want to do top left, bottom right, sure. Oh, I think it's the opposite direction, but that's okay. So we start from this one here. Go left, up, down. No? Let them all run out. I think they're wanting to say start from the fire, so we go this one. That must be the other direction. Let me go get my oil back. Now I know the solution. I guess we have seen some things before that aren't quite that small. That's a good puzzle. It's a little bit more hidden than you typically see from Zelda. I guess they give you the arrows outside the room and inside the room to remind you that you should be using arrows on something. Let's fill up the lantern again. Yeah, am I starting from the fire or am I starting from the other end? Andrea Yahan answered they do have Sleepyhead Day in Finland. That is a real thing, although it's usually only done for, like, major events. Like, not every family is doing that all the time. Start with the other end on the fire? Okay, sure. Here we go. Alright. Saying we start here and go up, down, up. There we go. That was Trixie. Cool puzzle. This means I get to listen to the Hyrule Castle X Ganon theme more. That's never a bad thing. Alright, we want bomb arrows here. Really? Boo. Boo earns. There you go. Nice. Armored Lizalfos. Huh. Really on. That's interesting. This was on Reddit the other day. Tradition in Finland of taking the person who sleeps in the longest and throwing them in a lake. Yeah. You gotta aim it just right or get the explosion just the right area. Oh man, what are we fighting? Oh, one of these guys again. Nice dodge, cutscene Link. We want to go with this one. Yeah, let's do it. I do really like their decision for the courtyard to be silent and the inside of the castle to be really, really quiet. Just the one instrument. Is that enough? That sounds like the I'm dead noise from Zelda. Alright. I got a chest. I got a chest. I got a chest. Hey, 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 hey. And I had a key. Not just any chest, an important chest. Godspeed, Mega Man. Now I could go this way. Looks like there's another chest up here. I don't know if it leads to anything important though. Could just be rupees, although if we hit the rupee cap we can go buy the magic armor. And something to spend rupees on. So how exactly does the magic armor work? Does it convert damage taken to rupees directly? Or is it just like it gives you damage reduction and you spend rupees for every second that you're wearing it? Who's helping me? All right. All right, buddy. This guy and our other friends, all the adventurers we've been working with through the game. Ah, gotcha, Frapp. Sure, yeah, I see the door here now. Eagle dropping bombs. Alright. Let's go. I like that they give you two options to get through it. Do I need those other chests in the rooms that I didn't visit? Try to go to them. Guessing they just have rupees in them or something, not like small keys. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, crap. Alright. Adding more instruments. Really cool way to do a dungeon. Start simple and add more and more instruments the further you go. Whoa, can you not? That's creepy, man. But cool conveyance to get me to use the wolf, right? You know that when things are on you and you're moving slowly. Oh, that's so creepy. It's cool. When things are on you, moving slowly, that you've got ghost rats on you and you need to turn into a dog to get rid of them. Cool. Creepy. There's no reason to go the other way. Gotcha. I see. Yeah. Now they're mixing Ganon's theme at the same time in the background. It's awesome. Mega Man, Mega Man! Stop all the downloading! Hey, Danny. Breaker of Chains, Mother of Dragons. Khaleesi of the Green Grass Sea. Great Grass Sea. Great Grass Sea. Fancy. Can I hook onto this guy? It's like great. Man, the music in here is so rad. Big fan. Yeah, I guess you'd have to remember from earlier. It's good conveyance, though, I think. Spinner time. Bring this one back just for funsies. It's a shame this one didn't get more usage, but I see why. More Dark Nuts. Best Zelda enemy. Really? Alright. Yeah, I really shouldn't even bother with that shield attack. Chance of it landing the way I want it to is quite low. Try again. Toss your big sword. Ow. He has the wisdom to throw forward. Thrust forward like a sword. No risks. Oh, that's easier. Oh, is Final Strike, is that the one where you just have it in your sheath until you get close to them or something? Room with 4 Dark Nuts, that sounds awesome. My favorite enemies. Ah, so if I'd gotten the other key, I'd get in here and there'd be some extra fairies, sure. Alright. Let's do it. Elbow and shoulder. It'll be helpful if I end up needing to use it in this final fight. I don't really remember the final boss fights in this game. Cool. Imagine we're getting at least 2 rounds. I do remember the Wind Waker final fight, which is like probably one of my favorite boss fights in the Zelda series. Feels like an actual sword fight. Mortal Draw, that sounds right. Oh man, get hype. One sec. Before this fight, I'm going to try to fix any audio delay by switching scenes for a second. Reinitialize the capture card. Doesn't respond to wrist flicks. That must be the problem. But it does fine with arm and shoulder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good advice. Thanks, Kami. Oh, that sucks, Mega Man. Yes. Hey, he's got his spear back. That's what he uses in staff/spear. Link to the past. Anguish was my nourishment. Really like this design on Ganondorf with a crack in his chest. How amusing. I like how Zelda has built up on previous games in the series to kind of establish a canon, you know, where they first decide that Ganon's going to be a pigman. They're like, let's not have the pigman thing be his whole deal. Let's have him be a guy. But he can also turn into a pigman. And then you had the whole glitch in the NES version where Ganon's sprite wouldn't appear, so he appeared to be invisible, and that's how you had to beat him. And then they brought the invisibility thing into Link to the Past as a proper, like, boss fight effect. I am crashing your head. Is that what he's doing? I crash. Ganondorf, like, kids in the hauling Princess Zelda over here. Way to not block any of those, Midna. You tried turning into a giant, like, Twilight monster? Oh yeah, this fight! I forgot about this. This is the thing, isn't it? I am crashing your head. Crash. You seen the Head Crusher's rehab episode, Kami? Or that skit? He has to like walk in the little pool of ice water. Oh shit! pretty cool. Let's do it. And we got the old school music. Ganon's puppet, Zelda. Oh, yeah, and she uses these attacks in Hyrule Warriors. Hold up. Try a couple things here. Nope, that's not it. Music in this fight's cool too. Okay, here we go. Ah, balls. I gotta shoot a little bit sooner. Nope. Ben, excuse me. Try to watch on the TV. Hold on here. I'm glad that this is versus Zelda. Projectile deflection. Okay. Whoa! Can you not go all crazy super witch and fly at me like that? Damn it, a little waggle. You have to train yourself to just swing it once, right? If you don't see a response right away, just wait. Sometimes it'll waggle on the way back if you try to return it to a neutral position. You just leave it wherever it is when you finish bouncing. And then bounce it back. No, I think that's just the damage we gotta do. Nope. Hit me with no Triforce of Wisdom. Come on. Keep going, I'll hold my sword skyward. It's a habit from Skyward Sword. Nope. No, 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 no. No, sir. I like how she starts the attack the same way every time, so you have to kind of wait. Ah. Come on. So give you a few attempts in a row before she starts going into other attack pattern, right? She might switch to her new attack pattern since I missed 3 times in a row. We'll see. No, she's being nice. Thanks, Zelda. Like, I don't want to like swing the Wiimote and then return it to its original position, because when you do that, sometimes it triggers a second sword swing. Yeah, you gotta hit a little bit sooner. Come on. Let's try this again. If I can get more distance, it might help too. Ooh, that's not good. Hey, waited for me to get up. Yeah, that's better. More time to react. Got her. Cool. Kame, I just saw your thing. Yeah, I've seen the Head Crusher versus Face Pincher. I peeped. I probably watched all of Kids in the Hall several times. It's one of my favorite sketch comedy bits. I think it goes Monty Python, and then Kids in the Hall, and then Mr. Show. Sketch comedy. Hooray! Thanks, Midna. Oh, that doesn't look good. That looks like the opposite of good. Oh, man. Oh, the guy that grows the beard. Cool. I like the parallel of Ganon turning into a boar. And Link turns into a wolf. Actually, I don't remember this fight. Wait, no. Maybe I kind of do. Oh, hold on. Whoa! I don't know if we get some kind of heads up at which direction he's coming out of. They still keep his theme in the background, and it just chills out when he goes out. Nope. It moved somewhere else. Try getting it this time. Cool. And that's his weak point still. Oh, that's so cool. Susan Kane is a great one. Oh god. Nope. Let's not do that. We're in a phase now where he's always gonna fall on me, I take it? No. This is a really cool. I'm glad that they went from having him being like an anthropomorphic pigman to being a giant boar. Really, really nice. And Dave Foley does a lot of voice acting. So does, I forget his name, Bruce. It's been a while. Ooh, not good. You hoping that the Twilight Princess HD version comes for free with Zelda Wii U? That'd be cool. I'll probably play it when it comes out, if it ends up actually being a thing. Oops. Nope. I think we gotta catch him right when he comes out. What do you got for me? So evil beast against the sacred beast. Alright, try that. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Now I don't think I can shoot him right when he comes out. Try grabbing onto his tail or something. Let's try that this time. Okay, hold up. No, it doesn't really work. Oh, maybe I have to use the B button thing? Can't shoot him at all now? Gotcha. Alright, we'll try using that when he comes out. What you got to say? Let him charge you from the front. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we can try it again. Getting closer to the solution here. Go hit some of these pots though, get some hearts back. Let me give it one more try first. Nope, that didn't do it. Mentioned I'm going to try to doing what you did before, except using my power. Dodging doesn't work. Using the... Yeah, go ahead and I'll take a hint, because I think I was on the right track, I just wasn't pressing the button at the right time. Do I have to, like, time it better, too, or something? Am I holding down the B button to use her power? Yeah, it's not cutting it. Most of I just have to jump at him right when he gets close enough. I got the great pot. Nope. I think I backed up further. Goats? Oh, so I'm not using this. You're probably talking about something else when you say goats, right? I interpret goats to mean that I need to, like, grab him when he charges at me. But there's not, like, a prompt for me to do that. And she keeps saying I want to be in wolf form, so... It could be that I just have to stand and hold my ground without pressing any other buttons in wolf form, and that's what she'll use the goat thing you're talking about. I think I get what you're saying. It is with a wolf? Okay. Ah, sure. Thank you. Helpful. That makes sense. Didn't realize you get a custom input. Thought I was having to, like, move the analog stick. That's the trick. Just don't move the analog stick. Just stay put. Wait for it to get close. Press A. Glad that Midna gets participated in the fight. Thank you. I think one of the most, like, elegant final boss fight mechanics is in Link Between Worlds because you automatically figure it out. It just makes perfect sense. Got it. Oh no, what's happening? Poor Midna. Totally done, everything's happy, right? Okay, didn't think so. Can't really kill that dude. You kinda have to seal him away. Unless if you're Zelda 1 Link, then you can kill him. I don't know what you actually end up doing to Ganon in Link to the Past, since it takes place before Zelda 1, but clearly don't kill him. Thanks, Mid. Good looking out. Let's hear a call back to her theme there. Giant hair arm monster. Normally you wouldn't expect that thing would be on your side, right? Everything's fine, everything's good. We'll be alright. Don't panic. Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. It is. There's like a sword fight at the end, isn't there? Can't you like take out your fishing pole? Oh, he's got Midna's helmet. Cool. They got a bunch of phantom animals. Ganon's weak to the fishing pole. Does it do anything to him? Does it just confuse him? This game has one of the better Zeldas in the series. I do like the model where Zelda has the light arrows, right? He's super baffled by it. I'll take it out. Ghost Riders in the Hyrule field. Hey, people. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Ganondorf. Alright. Let's do it. Thanks for the host, Skyhawk. Appreciate that. Completely forgot there was a horse fight. That's cool. Ow. Falling off the horse is not one of the things you're supposed to do. Ow. Alright, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Maybe I just want to get close to him, but not right on top of him. Man, his Phantom Ganon summons are nasty. I hit his horse, I get knocked off. Let's try this again. Still can't his wallet with the pushing pole, right? Yeah, no. Just have to not let him get up on my side, I think, what we're doing here. I want to hit him with my own arrow. She's got that part of it. Okay, if I'm Z-targeting, that's what triggers her to shoot. She does say that. Z-target him and I'll get him. Ouch. Don't let him get too close to you, though. You'll be falling behind him. Away from him. Can. Oh, okay, we're good. Ow. Chill it out, Ganon. Alright, here we go, here we go. Link's job is to not walk into the phantom Ganons that he summons. And to keep Z-target turned up. There we go. Once he starts chasing us, we just gotta go. If he decides he wants to melee us, there's nothing we can do to stop him other than just get away from him until he stops chasing. Doesn't look like you can like sword him or anything. Yeah. Zelda's just sitting on the horse like, man, this isn't that hard, Link. Come on, buddy. Stop embarrassing yourself. You've ridden a horse before? Yeah, I kind of grew up in like a horse town. My whole deal. Can't even be like Ocarina of Time Link and say he's never used a horse before. You can parry his sword with yours? Okay, I'll try that. Gotta hit off there. Sword him once you stun him, it looks like. You want to be right behind him? She doesn't do any kind of side aiming, it looks like. Maybe she tries to shoot a certain amount of times before she's guaranteed to get a hit off. Nope, I'm not gonna worry about it. She'll try to get away. Congrats, Mega Man. Ow. We've got 2 fairies and a Fairy Tears bottle, so I think we'll be okay. Might use the fairy bottle here soon if we start hearing heart beeping. I keep going to swing the sword. I guess I'm just not pressing it soon enough to parry him. Can you confirm that for sure, though, that I can parry his sword if I swing at the same time? Probably just need to like start swinging wildly, like start waggling like crazy if he gets close to me. No. Yeah. I'll save the other one and won't actually use it. The potion I have to use on my own. So my plan will be to use the potion next if I need to do something. Yeah, every time I come up close to him, he starts chasing me. There she goes. Come on, Link. Oh my god, Link. Plenty of time, looks like, to actually take your head off that. You want to be close, but the closer you are, the more likely you're going to get hit by the Phantom Ganons. 8 hearts isn't too bad. He's not doing that much damage when he does hit me. He does like a quarter heart at a time. Being pretty fair about that. Come on, dude. Let's try to keep the Z target up. Yeah, I don't think I can deflect him with my sword. For one, I can't pick which side of the horse that I swing my sword on. He just like alternates. He's coming back for me here. I'd like to have at least one fairy on me just in case I ever get to the potion. Come on. Now he ran away from me. I haven't figured out how to force him to stop charging at me, right? So I need to do to be able to damage him. If you get him to miss once, maybe? Might help. Once he whiffs his sword, he goes to being chased mode. Appears to be correct. Good. Okay, you only have to hit him once from there, I think. Good. It's 2 in a row. Oh my god, Link. Come on. There we go. One sword attack. That's what I need to do. It's okay. Got 2 good hits off in there. I don't know how many more he's got in him before this horse phase ends. Yeah. This is a cool design for a fight, I 100% agree. It's probably going to reset and keep chasing him there. As expected. Still insist that this game has the best boss fights. Has probably the worst opening of any Zelda, though. It's a really, really long tutorial. Don't bump into this horse. Gonna get him kind of close. Yeah. Let him miss and then chase him. There we go. Alright. So there's your mechanic, is let him come at you, let him barely miss you. And then once he barely misses you, you can double back and chase him again. Come on, Link. Phew! Good God Almighty. That's over. Still think that didn't take quite as long as my Bridge of Eldin fight, right? Trying to, like, hit him at exactly the right moment in the jousting scene. Curious to see if they do this Wii U Twilight Princess HD remake, if they're gonna, like, bring in Skyward Sword style waggle, or if they'll just use a button and have you use the Pro Controller. Or even the gamepad. No sword fight. Cool. The music's pretty sweet too. He's like, the hell are you doing? Okay, let's not do the... It is a silly thing to do. Ouch. Ah, chance. Alright. So it's like they're bringing back the counter thing from Wind Waker, even though it's not in the rest of the game. Let's try to just wait for that. He does the Matrix thing. I think Demise is like the evil deity that Ganon represents, if that makes sense. So like, you could say he possesses Ganon. He says something in this fight like, you know, my spirit will be back. I think Ganon's still his own thing. Yeah, kind of, sort of. I feel more like Demise is kind of his own thing. Touch the edges of this thing. Oh, there's a fairy in here. Man, they really make that pretty forgiving, huh? There's also one in the earlier fight. I'm wondering why I keep jump striking him. It's because I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do that. There we go. This thing has the most likely chance of hitting him, looks like. Still think I like the Wind Waker version of this fight a little bit more. This one's still cool. But I think the whole parry system is super clean. And that one, if I make a mistake, I know that I pressed the button wrong, right? This one I'm just not sure whether I'm going to get hit off or not. Yeah. No, I agree. Mood effects. I don't know if Nintendo would ever want to go down that path. I've said I want to play a Zelda game where you play as the bearer of the Triforce of Power at some point. There's no particular reason why Triforce of Power needs to be evil. And why courage and wisdom need to be good. Ouch. Yeah. Wind Waker universe, he's not trapped by destiny. He's a new hero. He's not really the heir. He gets the Triforce of Courage, but he's not born to be the hero. He just chooses to be. Oh, Kami, you're no fun. Come on. Get him. Nope, that's not good. Well, saying that's just the way it is isn't a fact. It's just a dull observation. Nothing stopping speculation in that direction. Yes, there will be a final Zelda game because we'll reach the heat death of the universe, so they'll keep making them. Yeah, right. We gotta press our premature nihilism button, right? Bonk. I don't think Nintendo will ever say, we're done making Zelda. This is the last one we're ever gonna make. Hey people, welcome back. How was your lunch? Yeah. No, I know what you meant. Alright, people. Alright. Oh, Nintendo would probably keep making them anyway. Nintendo's one of those companies that's sitting on this giant, like, stash of cash that could let them operate at a loss for decades, I think it is, right? Loot effects. Yeah, right? That's the goofy storybook ending. Since people in chat haven't read Game of Thrones, when you say probably, the answer is definitely. But just to spare some people who haven't read Game of Thrones yet. You can use that little spoiler chat. I'll pull it up in a separate window if you want to talk about it. Yeah, that is by far like the most solid theory in the history of like fan theories. You're good, people. No worries. It's a theory that I think you should come upon on your own. I guess if you're a show watcher, you have no reason to suspect that yet, too, right? Yeah, a little separate spoiler chat. I've got it pulled up if you wanted to talk about Game of Thrones shit in there. I'll take a look in there. I guess if he turns around in that theory, I'll be shocked. Yes. I think the show has done things to back it up for people who have already read the books, but I think most like exclusive show watchers who've never read the book have no idea who Rhaegar is. So, if you've read the books and you're watching the show is giving us extra evidence that it's 100% true, but if you have never read the books, I don't think you have any idea to know who either of those two people are. Thanks, Andrea. Hey, that's what Midna actually looks like. Less of an imp.
You get reduced space. For reports?
Get on it, loot effects. It's really, really good. All kinds of theories we could be talking about at this point. They get pretty bad at some point, because like we've been waiting on this next book for a while now, so you start seeing people talking about time-traveling fetuses as theories, and like main characters actually being mermen, and characters being other characters being other characters. We just need to get that goddamn book already. Yeah, that's a really good reason to watch it, Loot Effect. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, awesome people. Probably not Loot Effects, yeah. Not the best show to watch at work. You can read the books at work, that's what I did. Will they ever make a Zelda game with spoken dialogue? Probably not. I would guess. It's kind of like a tradition at this point. I don't know, I was remember being upset when I heard that Final Fantasy X had voice actors, and in retrospect, I'm totally down with it. I get it. I feel like it's part of Zelda's charm that they don't. Yeah. Excuse me, princess. Ah, the old Yahan switcheroo. A good one, Yahan. Yeah, me neither, people. If you found a way to do, like, I don't know, if you did like a really, really risky TV show with zero dialogue, movies have done this before. Although I guess Wind Waker Link has personality independent of what the player projects onto him, right? Extremely expressive. How is your favorite The Mailman, little D-piece? I know you're forgetting somebody. You're forgetting Beetle. Thank you! Oh! They put out some bad stuff, though, people. I guess they don't make sure that people are going to watch it. They make shows that should draw people. So, like, they did that really, really bad Twin Peaks ripoff around the same time as House of Cards. It had, what, Famke Johnson in it? But it should have been successful just based on, like, the people on Netflix like Twin Peaks, so they will like another Twin Peaks. Yeah, right, the fix. Sonia! Hot! Height! Hot! People liked Hemlock Grove? Oh my god. Andrew and I tried to watch it, we couldn't get through the first 15 minutes. We finished the episode, but I was noped out of there. Really good ending theme. Favorite end credits themes are probably Final Fantasy VI end credits and I think the past ones are pretty good. Ones that just kind of cover the whole game. And Trey wanted to like it. The closest one to having a personality, I think, is Wind Waker Link. We know from Link's sister that he's, like, sleepy and lazy, and he looks indignant all the time and everything. He makes disappointed faces at just about everything. Yeah. The Ocarina of Time, he's a complete blank slate. This game, he's a complete blank slate. You know that he likes mid though, that's about it. Yeah, it's cool that they don't make that clear. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a reason to keep him as a silent protagonist. In general, I'm a fan of silent protagonists. There are some games that don't do it very well. Right, Andrew? I need no man. Don't play Hyrule Warriors then, Andrea. It's the other M of the Zelda series. Fortunately, it's not an attempt to be a main series game.
Help out, get have a dirty out. Whip out respot well.
Yeah, Link don't need no man, except Tingle. Like, cut to him in the corner after he breaks a pot, stars in his eyes. I think Other M would have ended poorly regardless of how they characterized Samus. In addition to trying to characterize her, they also did a very bad job of it. Both of them were bad. She even looks like a Gerudo.
Helper. Creep space.
Kami mentioned that originally as the reason why we don't want to have a speaking Link. So he said, "Excuse me, princess." It's part of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Captain Lou Albano. He also spoke quite a bit in the Philips CDI games. Yeah, he keeps wanting to like make out with Zelda. It's pretty bad.
Base. You get them.
See you later. Be pretty good evidence that they're descendants of the Gerudo. There's a couple other options in this list. I'll post a link in the wiki. Other effects. Lots of shows from the late 80s, early 90s don't really age well, though. There's very much a sense of we're going to make content that is, well, let's see. You think back to like Looney Tunes. Like, Looney Tunes is accessible to adults, but that was before. I guess that's before the Hanna-Barbera engine started turning out crap. Because as much as I like some of those Hanna-Barbera cartoons, their job was let's make money making content that's just good enough and make as much of it as possible, as cheaply as possible. And I think that kind of started this trend in the 60s, 70s, and 80s where cartoons didn't have to be good. They just had to get kids to buy toys. And then like maybe mid-90s, late 90s through the present, it's increasingly been... I'm seeing more and more cartoons that are accessible to a wider audience that do stand up if you watch them as a kid or an adult. be careful. I'm not sure where it comes from. You don't want to be like the, you know, there's nothing new under the sun, right? That's still true. So it's not that things are just better now. They're not. I think that part of it is that you have a lot of people who grew up with a medium now making that medium themselves. Whereas the people who did it the first time had never done it before. I remember Mighty Ducks. I also remember Darkwing Duck. There's a pretty bad Extreme Ghostbusters show. What's the Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Bo Jackson Hero show? I hadn't heard of that. There's probably someone at the time who saw the success of the films and said, let's make this into a TV show to get money. God, crap. I didn't catch that one. I saw Biker Mice from Mars and, like, the sewer sharks? Street sharks. There's a bunch of, like, post-Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Anthropomorphic animals fight crime. Yeah. Pro Stars. Nice. Oh, it actually had Michael Jackson, or Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, and Wayne Gretzky, not Michael Jackson. Ah, but they didn't, okay, good. They didn't play themselves. I don't think so. My favorite cartoon as a kid was Mighty Max. I don't know if people remember it. It was like supposed to be the boys' version of Polly Pocket. It's a really good cartoon though. It was well made. And it had Robert Paulson voicing the main character. All right. I don't know if I can get out of this ending screen. Can't skip. We'll give it a couple minutes to see if it fades to black, and then we'll switch over to the Wind Waker. Yeah. Rest in peace. Was it Lindbergher, I think, Johan? The bad guy? Named for the stinky cheese. Of course, the Biker Mice from Mars villain is named for cheese. Nope, I think we're hosed. So let's power down.